Lucy is my daughter, and she is absolutely incredible. She is the happiest baby ever, as you can see. To be able to hold her for the last 6 months has been a joy, an absolute joy. We were not sure we'd ever make it out of the hospital with our daughter. Perfectly normal pregnancy, perfectly normal labor, except she was born unresponsive. They managed to get her breathing right after delivery, and they did the customary thing of putting her on my chest, and she turned blue again. The NICU resuscitation team came into the room. They did get Lucy breathing again, and she was transported to the NICU for the next 2 hours to transition, which she did very, very well. And then they brought her back into the mommy-baby side of the hospital, where she stopped breathing again. Heartbreaking. She stopped breathing within 30 seconds of them putting her in my arms. So both times that she had stopped breathing at that point, I had been holding her, which was again heartbreaking as a mom. We rushed over to the nursery part and got the nurses, and they came back over and took Lucy from us and got her breathing again, and then she was accepted into the NICU as a patient. She was diagnosed with apnea, with systemic tendencies, which pretty much means she would get comfortable, and especially when she was on me and she would be near my heartbeat, and for some reason her brain would tell her to stop breathing. So we had to do a little bit of therapy for her for the next couple of days while she was in NICU, and make sure that she could multitask and be on me and not get so comfortable that she thought I was going to take care of everything. And we were finally released from the NICU after 10 days. No one plans on going into the NICU. I hope you never ever have to be there. But it actually is a fabulous place. It's full of music and laughter and nurses that really care for the babies and the parents. It wasn't just a healing place for Lucy. I would go in there in the middle of the night, and sometimes I'd just cry because we didn't know what was wrong with my child. And each time a nurse would come up and make sure I was okay and talk to me about how she was doing, and just reassured me that this was the best possible place for my daughter to be if she couldn't be at home. You are allowed to stay with your child, so you can visit them during the NICU hours as much as you want without having to drive back and forth from your house to the hospital. And for me, that was incredible because I didn't have to worry. Every time I talk to a mother who's going to give birth in Fredericksburg, I now tell them, you have to go to Mary Washington Hospital. You have to, because if things go wrong, they have something there to make them be right again. I don't know if we would have her had we not had the care and the immediate attention to our daughter that we had. Again, I use the word a lot. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And we're very, very grateful to have our daughter.